Still studying here in our city. It's funny when you think about it. I transferred to abandon the literature club, yet somehow I stayed in this damn city, didn't dare to move on.
Did college change anything? I mean,
I get it. Compared to high school, yes, considering my high school is a hell of a nightmare, but it will never be the same.
I'm sorry.
No, you shouldn't be. I've come to senses after all this time. It really isn't anybody's fault. Huh. I see you've changed too. Didn't know a Natsuki who's gonna apologize so easily. Well, how's your college then?
It's fine, I guess. Roommates can really suck sometimes, but it's also cool for me to get away from, you know.
That's actually good to hear. Hope you didn't rip your roommates apart too much.
Har har.
Sorry, it's a cough. What about other things? In fact, where's your college exactly?
Way up in the north, in the city of Riversouth.
Holy, that's pretty far. I heard northeast side is very cold.
Only you can imagine. Snows are beautiful, though. All the whiteness makes your heart at ease.
That's a kind of poetic line, huh?
I'm a member of a literature club, if by any chance you don't know.
Is there snowing right now?
Yup, stayed at dorm all day. Winds keep bashing the window, making the creepy howling sound. I was gonna do some grocery shopping tonight, but given the weather right now, guess I'll have to wait until it settles down a little. Speaking of, what about your dorm life?
Well, there's this dude who keeps playing video games all the time. He's gonna start a new round whenever he gets the chance. There's one time that he stayed up until 4 in the morning and still speaking with his teammates with his normal volume. Can you imagine that?
You were saying like you don't play video games at all.
Well, I don't actually.
That's impossible.
Honestly speaking, it's not because I don't want to play games, but there really aren't any good ones these past few years. Companies keep making trash games and disappointing players.
I'm not buying it. If you don't play games, what then? You Hallie, Professor's favorite pupil.
I mostly stick to old games now, and I don't have that much time to play them either.
Why though?
Life got in between, that's why. You got deadlines to deal with, GPAs to worry about, and many, many other annoying stuff waiting in the line.
So you really are a professor's favorite pupil.
Very funny. I didn't get a good score on my high school graduation exam, so it's best if I try to get a postgraduate degree, just for a better opportunity. So, yeah, there's just so much to do.
I get that. We are no different. But still, I think you should take a break sometimes, and you push yourself too hard.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
You really don't do anything in your spare time?
Nah, it's not like that. I was a little exaggerated. Well, actually, here's a funny fact. I have joined a literature club.
Haha, now you got me. Tell me about it.
I was just searching for clubs to kill time, because you already know my attitude on games. I wasn't so sure about which one until I see the literature club. It became the only option at once. I didn't even have to bother picking.
Weren't you a big fan of anime?
No, I lost my interest in anime long ago. Manga too. I just don't feel like watching them anymore. Can't really describe the exact reason.
Is that so?
And you? Still collecting parfait girls?
Of course I am. They are part of my life. Getting all the volumes to the dorm takes me a lot of time, though. But it's worth the trouble.
You share them with your roommates?
Not in a million years. Why you have that kind of thought?
Well, okay, I was just guessing.
But I did try to share them with others. And here comes another thing. I'm in a literature club as well.
Well, she said that earlier. This starts to look like a novel or something. You're like 1,000 miles away from me, yet we're still both in a literature club.
I can see that you are a member of the literature club as well. What do you do then?
Discussing, mostly. We like to discuss movies and music lyrics because they are more digestible than books. We sometimes watch movies together. It's a nice experience, not gonna lie. Some of the movies are really breathtaking. No more poems, though. That's a shame.
Well, I didn't give up writing. In fact, we are trying to cooperate on writing a story together.
Sounds nice. What genre are you going to write?
Modern life. Despite that, there are only 5 of us. We all agree that true happiness can only be found within real life, and a story that sends their strongest message will be a story based on real life, too. That's also the reason why I love Parfait Girls so much.
Yeah, even if I only read a little bit, and it was a long time ago. Now that you mentioned it, suddenly I understand that, or what they tried to convey.
You really should follow the series, you know. It's Tier 1 storytelling.
Haha, did you recommend it to your club members like this as well?
Well, I did, yeah. They agreed to take a look, you know, the usual answer. I guess they are not bad people, but they just don't seem too enthusiastic about it. Not like you. Damn, it's really hard to recommend something you truly love to people.
I do keep writing poems, you know.
Didn't you just say there aren't any poem activities in your club?
Yep, there aren't. I mean, me, not the club. Still writing.
Well,
I got a notebook for them, and I think it's probably going to be used up very soon.
not a big fan of literature, huh?
I start doing it when Sayori left. Wrote a lot of words and phrases on it, mostly just rambling, really, but later. I think it's around October 2019 or November. Can't quite remember. It's when I finally settled down in my new college. Anyway, I start to get the hang of it and find myself interested in it too, so I start to write more delicate ones, building the structure, picking the words, playing with rhythm. I slow my pace down a little these past few months. But it's still really nice when you devote to write a piece for yourself once in a while, in the right mood. Guess Sayori dragging me into the literature club wasn't a bad idea after all. Yeah.
Well, didn't expect all of that coming from you. You almost sound like Yuri.
Did I?
Yeah. By the way, can you show me some of your pieces? I would love to take a look.
Of course. But they are not free. You have to show me yours too. What, you didn't have one? Come on, I thought you didn't give up writing.
Just you wait.
That's more like it. Well, this is still you, but improved, I have to say.
Huh, I'm not someone who always stays in the past.
That's good to hear.
And you seems like you can finally write complete sentences rather than just a few random words. Congrats.
Hey, this one is my favorite, you know. It came out from a song.
Okay. I was just kidding. I can tell what you were trying to convey through the one. It's a nice touch. Our city changed a lot, huh?
Yep, stores come and go, buildings rise and shine. Rise and shine? You mean rise and... these don't really get me yet. Not yet. What gets me is in the park. Damn corporation's gonna build a mall or something there, so they just tear it all down. I used to hang out there with Sayori. It's a time capsule. Holds every last one of the golden memories. I just don't get it.
You mean the park near that stream? Was there a yellow slide, too?
Yes, that's the one. It's all gone now.
Shit. I may not know you that early, but I was also living around these districts. I remember picnic there. That's when I first tasted my mom's cupcakes. Screw it.
I wish I could take a bite at yours again.
What?
The cupcake, I mean. Are you still making them?
Sort of. Prepared a bunch for one of our club meetings, and since there's one guy who doesn't want to have strawberry nor chocolate, I actually got a chance to try cooking something new.
How's it possible that someone doesn't like strawberry and chocolates? And you didn't say anything at all?
Nah, he said he's allergic to them. Besides, I was also going to try out something new on cooking. Some tools and devices in the kitchen are powerful, so why not?
Wait, your dorm has a kitchen?
Nope, I just borrow the school's.
School's kitchen can be borrowed?
Yeah, there's also a baking club, you know.
Huh. So why don't you join the baking club? You seem to have a lot of fun with it.
Cooking is nice, I guess, but literature is different. Literature club is different.
Point taken. So, what did you make then?
I tried to cook something purer this time. Original flavor without any seasoning. Just butter, eggs, milk, and cheese. Take a look. Croissants are my favorite. The rest is not so perfect. Yet, I'm working on them, making the details better. You should try them out sometime.
Sure. Are you coming back this Christmas?
Well, I almost forgot. It depends. I don't know. Can't promise anything now because I'm just like you. Got deadlines to deal with. And this one's important for me too. And there's this thing on my mind that I don't want to stay around our hometown anymore. I might just stay here after the graduation, got a job, and, well, live.
Life, huh?
Life.
I wonder what is Yuri doing right now. How's her life?
She's a signed author of a magazine, and she posts all sorts of her writing on her blog from time to time.
How do you know?
Because we're in the same college.
What? Impossible. You're just messing with me.
I'm not. It's true.
How?
Coincidence, I guess. The college happens to hold both of the majors we're going to choose. We actually shared the same trip to get here this first time. Because there's no one with me, and it's dangerous to travel alone.
I see. How's your relationship?
We don't meet that often since we're studying a completely different major. She really is a creep, you know. Didn't reply my message. Then suddenly calls at midnight asking me about her laptop's issues. Her writing is complicated as always. I have no idea what she's intended to convey, and I don't want to check her pieces at all.
But you still did, right? Because you mentioned about her being a signed author.
It's not like I want to read them or anything. It's just that she seems pretty desperate for some advices.
Okay.
At least she's not picking a fight for me again. As long as she respects my style and ideas in literature, it's fine.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was really good to finally see you get along with Yuri. And this is when she brings it out. She's like, if you've got something to say it. Okay, now we're caught up. We got to read that text log. But there was another one later, was there not? Are we safe to skip the rest of this? I don't even know, actually. Can I just click to make it go faster? That was a little off. Actually, it does seem to go a little faster when I click. What's next time? Can you to communicate? Come on, come on. Click, 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 click. Send your texts. Send them. I don't actually know if this is helping. Maybe if I click outside. Ah, if I click outside the thing. At least a little bit. Come on. I'm sure you can hear me clicking furiously. Even though it's like underneath the table I have this set on. Come on. Oh, the text. You know, I've decided. That's my other problem with this thing. The text crawl. Oh my god, the text crawl. It's like all those times you've got, like, a forced text box speed unnecessarily. At least, usually, in RenPy, you can just click to make it all appear instantly. But it's more of an issue in, like, RPG Maker games, where they don't allow you to skip it. Had to put up with a lot of that in Lacqueria Legends. And that sucked. I don't know. Yeah, geez, calm down, Hallie, for real. Ready to get through it. There's another text conversation later. We want to read it. Come on now. Have I really been recording for 30 minutes already? Jeez. Did not think this extra episode was going to take so long. It's going to, might even turn into 2. Go along, go along. Move it. No, we're losing. Oh, God. Click, 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 click. Mm-hmm. Sure this is the kind of Afterimage? Don't be avoidant, Dempsey. Your brain's picking at itself. You should definitely know about stuff like that. You should go see a doctor. No! I have to help Sayori. Ah. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious. The text. The text. If I wasn't so afraid of skipping the whole thing, I would just hit the skip button until it passed all this, but, like, you can't even access the skip button right now. Unless one of these is secretly it, which would be totally unintuitive, and no, they don't seem to do anything. What about this? Can I explore MC's phone? Can we turn this into simulacra? Come on, come on. You must hurry. Yes, you must hurry. Hurry indeed. Really scared. You're losing again. Ugh. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, dang it, I should have taken my opportunity while I had it. I was too busy furiously clicking. I clicked away all my chances to get skipped. One thing I say is my care for Sayori. I never make a joke out of her. Come on. You'd think I'd just cut this out, dear viewer, but yeah, that's not my style. If I have to sit through it, you have to sit through it. Because you have the luxury of looking ahead. Dang it, I did it again. You have the luxury of being like, oh, I can skip ahead in the video. But a true fan of DDLC would not do that, would they? And this is when we convince Natsuki we're not crazy by taking a picture of our bed and showing it to her. But she wasn't actually there either, was she? MC going cuckoo bananas. Can't even pick up a fucking fork. You need to get back into video games, man. You need more things to do with your time. You say the games are terrible, but maybe it's just your attitude that's terrible. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think that maybe the games are okay? Just because they're not great doesn't mean they're totally bad. That is kind of how I feel about a lot of things. Like, there's a difference between bad and could be better. Sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad and just try to make the most of it. Don't be so freaking picky about things. It's part of the reason why I'm like so inclined to try new things all the time. Like just playing mods by request, playing other types of games by request, and just being totally unbiased in and whatever comes in my queue. It's because I value new experiences and I want to be able to see like the creativity that people can put out. And like see what they did well, what they did poorly, and help them understand that they can improve, and also so that whenever I'm making my own work, that my understanding of what worked and what didn't for me can help influence to make things like that better. Seems like a win-win all around as far as I'm concerned. At the end of the day, all it means people are too dang fussy. I say being one of like the fussiest individuals ever, but in my fussiness, I am open-minded, or at least I try to be. Oh my goodness, I forgot just how long this conversation was. I've been trying to click through this thing for like 5 minutes now. It's kind of crazy. Aha! She said that this kind of surprised me whenever we first read it, because we didn't see the part in the conversation earlier where Natsuki said she was a creep. I believe that's her mailing. I think we're almost there. I'm going to confront her, and then make her pay. Yeah. Every modder's dream. Not literally every modder. The modders who don't understand Monica want to make her pay. Oh my goodness. How long? Is there anything that can make this go faster? No. 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 Dang it all. Ugh. There's not even any, like, music for this scene. It's just raw quiet and watching text scroll. The true experience of staying up too late on your phone, chatting with a friend. Although if it was actually realistic, that would be like times where it's like dot dot dot, dot, and then it would stop for a bit, and then it would dot 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 some more, and then it would stop, and then it would dot dot dot, and you've got something you want to say, but you don't want to start typing it because you're worried it'll interrupt them typing, and then it just keep dotting you forever and ever. It's like, figure out what you want to say and say it. Good God! Or write a shorter message. Split it up if you gotta. Let them know you're still alive. Come on now. Come on. You know, dear viewer, it's an easy test to find out if you sat through all this just by saying something conspicuous that you can comment on right toward the end of it, or like somewhere in the middle of it, and then I'll know. Because if you don't comment about it, then, well, I'll just have to assume you skipped it. But the people who did watch it all the way through will know what I said. They'll know that I said banana right here, and they'll go be like, "Yeah, I heard you say banana, Hallie. I didn't skip that whole 5 minutes of, no, 7 minutes now of text scrolling." Did I really not let me click it? I don't. It's hard to tell because it seems like this phone app kind of interferes with text box functionality. Because like there were times whenever this thing would stop and I had to click to make it advance. Okay, now it's back to skipping. Thank goodness. Yeah, see, look. It registered a few extra clicks right there, and it skipped a few text boxes. It's weird. It's weird. Hi, Mr. Dan. Even the world's creator cannot save us from our madness today. It was a nice pic of him, though. That was the other thing I wanted to do in this extra episode, was go take a peek through the gallery. Because we didn't do that at the end of the playthrough. And, like, we've seen all the CGs already, but, you know, it's a gallery. And they were nice CGs. So let's look at it. Was there really no text log for that? I could have sworn it said there was. Maybe it was only the one with Natsuki. I remember this restaurant thing. Yeah, this was the part that clicked with me the most about it being total nonsense. The whole, we went to a restaurant. Oh, we went to the college. No, we went to a restaurant. Haha. Whatever your brain has to tell you, MC. There was at least one more time the cell phone app came up, though, wasn't there? Zebra crossing. Do they actually call them zebra crossings? Because where I'm from, they're just crosswalks. Aha! Here's another phone thing. Let's wait for the agonizingly slow scrolling, and then we'll go try and read more of what's up there. Blah, 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 blah. Can I try now? Is it going to jump me to the present? Yes, it is. It's not worth trying. Just gotta wait. Are you good? You good? Don't say anything. I'm gonna scroll now. Hope that's okay. Look at all the talking. Oh boy. More conversation to read. And the most delightful part about this is it's going to be in the next episode. Yep, that's right. If you tried to skip ahead, well, all you got was the end of the episode because it took me this long to get here.